founding father and father of the American Revolution, Samuel Adams, exhorted Americans to
let each citizen remember at the moment he is offering his vote that he is not making a present or a compliment to please an individual, or at least that he ought not so to do, but that he is executing one of the most solemn trusts in human society, for which he is accountable to God and his country.
Voting is a big deal, and the casting, counting, and declaring of a victor ought never to be taken lightly. Improper actions concerning the declaration of president have stemmed from numerous entities, among which is the media. In a premature calling, the media has convinced the populace by declaring the winner of the 2020 election to be Joe Biden. I have been a student of American history and the American Constitutional Republic for more than a decade, and I have yet to put my finger on the clause in the Constitution that grants television executives the power to declare who will be the next president. While there is, in fact, a constitutional process for electing a president, that process does not involve media pundits, popularity polls, or network projections. The media has no power to declare anyone to be president-elect. In fact, until electoral ballots are certified, there is no president-elect because there has been no election. This is one of those inconvenient truths that the talking heads are struggling to both ignore and at the same time to explain away. That a decision so important is not actually in their control seems to rattle them, and with every day that goes by without a concession by the president, their rhetoric becomes increasingly screechy. The journalistic reputation of Fox News has suffered significantly due to election projections that were inconsistent. And with the notable exception of Tucker Carlson, Fox's follow-up coverage has minimized voting irregularities, which are massively consequential and must be fully investigated. Founding father and second president John Adams cautioned his countrymen,
if an election is to be determined by a majority of a single vote, and that can be procured by a party through artifice or corruption, the government may be the choice of a party for its own ends, not of the nation for the national good.
Given the violent and ugly behavior of partisan leftists during the last 4 years against both the office of the president and the man who occupied it, their calls for unity, concession, and compliant transition of powers are laughable and absurd. The inept actions of the media and those who would view it as an authority has given way to the abandonment of the one thing that has always been reliable for America, the constitutional process. After all, every individual charged with the preservation of the rights of Americans has sworn an oath to Almighty God to obey this Constitution. This election process will have an end, and the election will be over in the very near future. Do not look to the media for the truth. Trust in the Constitution. After all, it has been the bastion for American liberty for the past 2.5 centuries, and will continue in this duty as long as it remains acknowledged the supreme law of the land. This is Jake MacAulay with the Institute on the Constitution, bringing you the American View. Thank you for watching our weekly commentary on the Constitution. Now, you can join us in our mission to restore the constitutional republic through grassroots education by praying. We covet your prayers. You can study our materials. You can purchase courses and materials on our store, or become a member and get all of our content online at instituteontheconstitution.com. Lastly, you can share your knowledge, share our content, teach our courses in your homes and community. We can provide the materials, the facts, and the support, but we need you to be the hands and feet of this movement. God bless you, and thank you.